Yesterday, I implemented this thing called the rotation gizmo. I tried mimicking the one from Beta Reddit while keeping it coherent with the visual style of Godot Dash. As you can guess, Godot doesn't offer any widget that looks like this, so I had to build it from scratch. The rotation gizmo is composed of 4 parts: the snap interval and angle inputs, a panel to separate them from the background and improve readability, and the gizmo itself. The gizmo is drawn from scratch every frame using Godot's draw method. I draw a big circle, then a smaller one. The small circle, which I call handle, has its position constrained to be along the big circle, which we'll call guide. Constraining the position here means that we normalize the position vector so that its length is 1, then scale it by the gizmo's radius. I also draw tick marks separated by snap interval and smaller marks between all the normal ones. One thing you don't notice straight away is that every time you input a snap interval, it will be replaced by the nearest divisor of 360, so we don't end up with a smaller angle at the end of the circle. Every frame we check if the mouse cursor is inside the handle, and if it is, and the left click is pressed, we engage a rotation. When the rotation is engaged, we track the handle's position to the mouse cursors and snap it to the nearest increment. This in turn emits a signal, angle changed, which tells everything it's connected to, in this case the node responsible for handling edit mode, including rotating objects, how much the objects need to be rotated for this frame. Finally, when the selection changes, the rotation gizmo is despawned. I haven't made the scale gizmo yet. I'm not sure about how it should look and behave. Snapping would work best with sliders for the X and Y axis like Geometry Dash does. Something like the free transform UI would look better, but I don't know how to integrate it with snapping. Tell me what you think. I still have things left before I can make a pre-release. The interactable editor doesn't use the same system as the trigger editor. Instead of loading a pre-made UI, it builds one automatically from the interactable's components. I plan to refactor triggers to be components themselves so they can work with this UI and so I don't have to make UI by hand for every future trigger.